Damn. So I found out I can use my phone as a camera. It's pretty sick, so I keep looking over here because I got the thing over there. So now I can't look at myself, which is... It's unusual, to say the least. It's odd. But here we are, shirt off, so it's time. It's time for a life lesson of sorts. So you clicked on this video. Okay, yeah, still good. To learn more about confidence, but also to learn about humility. So this isn't going to be like my usual videos where I just like talk about my experience. This is like where I'm actually going to give advice, because this is something where like no matter your situation, it's just genuinely good advice no matter what. So without further ado, let's get into a beginner's guide to humility and confidence. Where do I start? Alright. I don't know, I'm playing this chord. I gotta chill. In terms of humility, going over just the basic premise, it doesn't inherently mean you think less of yourself, but rather you're honest with yourself. You don't play yourself up, you're just honest with what the truth is about yourself, but you're also honest about yourself with others. So to be humble around others, for example, you won't be taking credit for something that isn't yours. So to get better at that, I would recommend at least once a day, if there's something that someone did well, acknowledge it. Let's bump it up, Every time you see someone do something well that you know, compliment them on it. Be like, hey, that was a good job, that was solid work. Now for yourself, what humility is understanding your value, per se. Not inherently being like, I'm worthless, but rather understand. This is a quote that I heard a while ago that it also surge off. I'm hyped. But something that I learned a while ago is that nobody is better than you, but you are better than nobody. So that means is just understand that we're all human at the end of the day. You're not superior to anybody, but at the same time, no one else better than you. We're all equal in this world. So understand that where you fall, sure, someone may be better than you at, something arbitrarily. I mean, if someone's better at math than you, they're better at math than you. But as a human being, no one's truly better. That piece comes down entirely to character. But at the same time, don't let character... Why am I trying to sit weird? Whatever. Don't get too caught up in being a perfect human being. Just be yourself and be honest with yourself. That's pretty much what humility is. So, exercises I want you to do for humility is find one reason that you are better, and find one reason that you're worse. Find something to keep you in mind that you're not a perfect human being, but find something that reminds you that you're not dog shit. You're worth it. You're a good person at the end of the day. So just find that balance and you're all right. And then for the next exercise of humility, whenever you see someone do something well, tell them they did well on it. When you're able to acknowledge the abilities of others, this then starts to build your confidence. Confidence and humility don't have to live in separate worlds, because truth be told, being humble and being confident are relatively one and the same. Having humility is practically having confidence in just everything else, and having confidence in your ability that you don't need constant validation and to be the perfect person, and to be the center of attention. So, what that correlates to for confidence is what I'm going to want you to do. Well, let's just go over the basic premise of confidence first. So, confidence is basically just, it's almost like bravery. It's sort of understanding your abilities to the extent of what you can do and being willing to push yourself, but not overestimating. Or not rather overestimating, but not blatantly overbelieving. The line between confidence and cocky is that cocky thinks there are no limits, whereas confidence understands their limits and is willing to accept, that there are, limits, but still is willing to give it a shot. So for confidence, what I want you to do is 5 times a day, just approach someone random. Just walk up to them and be like, hey, what's up, I like your hair or something. Just compliment them. Do something simple. People respond amazingly to compliments. So if you can just go up to somebody, make their day a little bit better, that's also your deed for, humility, is that you were able to make someone else's day better, That's why you're not terrible. That's why you're not, worthless. So, to sort of wrap it all up together, it's really not that deep. You don't need all these fucking courses and people lecturing you about how to be confident and do all this and that and trick yourself into this. No. It's just simply put yourself outside of your comfort zone. It's basically just lifting, I didn't get that shit because I just sat in my comfort zone and just did whatever. I gained this because, I pushed myself a bit further. I was willing to say, I might fail at this, but I'm willing to give it a try. And in doing that, I was able to just get better and progress to where I am now. I mean, I fucking won a bodybuilding show at 17, I don't think that's all for nothing. So, to sort of really finish it all up, to get better at humility, I'm going to tell you, in the morning, afternoon, and before you go to sleep, come up with one reason that you're amazing, come up with one reason you're better, basically, but then come up with one reason why you fall short. Come up with different things that you did well at and things you did worse at, so you can understand that as well as amazing as you may be, you still have work that you need to do. And when you realize you have that work you need to do, they'll be able to find that perfect medium of understanding. Now, continuing on the humility, what I'm going to want you to do is, whenever you see someone do something well, give them credit for it. If you're in a group project or something like you're in school, tell them you did well. Be like, hey, that was a good idea. Actually, I like that. I fuck with that. And then for confidence, just 5 times throughout the day, just go up to someone and say whatever. Just say something to them. Just be like, hey, I like your hair. Hey, I like your shoes. I like your jacket. You got really pretty eyes. Whatever. That sort of thing. Just do something to sort of push yourself out your comfort zone, to sort of talk to other people, get used to that, and just start to think like, hey man, I'm doing pretty good. But make sure you keep the humility aspect, because confidence without humility goes unchecked and leads to cockiness, and cockiness leads to you falling down. But that's about it. There's nothing else to it, really. You don't need all these, guru motherfuckers saying, you need this, this, and this to be better. You need this, this, and this to be better. Just do your best. Everyone wants to overcomplicate stuff because they want to seem like the right person, the smartest person. Just be simple with it. Do your best. That's all you can do. And if you can only give 10%, and you give 10%, you did your best. So just focus on that. Focus on making marginal gains. And over time, those little pieces will stack up together. So yeah, that's about it. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for 200 subscribers. That's fucking awesome. I'm so fucking stoked for that. At 250, I'm gonna do a little jam of sorts. I'm gonna play some guitar for y'all. I'm gonna find a backing track and go nutty on it. Go absolutely crazy. And yeah, next video will be another sort of advice video. Also, I think I'm gonna be able to start doing, car talk stuff again, but if you don't want to see that, just let me know and I'll just strictly do recording in the gym. And even then, I probably won't record that much in the gym. But yeah, do the exercise I talked about. drink water, touch grass, be good people. I'll see you in the next one.